And welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I will explain you how the price of crude price has moved in the last week and how the price of crude can move in the next week. So in this video I will be explaining you week's chart, daily chart, 2 hour chart, and then finally 15 minutes chart, so you'll understand how the price is moving. Okay, as well as I'll explain you how the effect of war can increase or decrease the price of crude, as well as other geopolitical tensions will be there and other policies. Okay, if you look at the price of crude, what we have seen, crude now trading around $91.26. Okay, we have seen there is a continuous fall. This is the pattern we have seen if you see from this particular range. Okay, as soon as this range breakout happens, we have seen the price was making a sharp rise. Okay, you can get a clear indication looking at this particular chart that when the trend breakout happens above a level of around 75, we can see that the price can go further high. Now if you look at this trend, we have seen a gap is pending. So remember that as soon as the price started coming below a level of around 76, we can see this gap will be filled. So after 76 crosses towards downside, trail your SL by around $1.5 or $2 depending on how your risk is. Okay, now overall trend is, if you see overall trend from, if you see from this perspective, it is trying to go narrow if you see this particular trend. Okay, and when the narrow moved upside, we have seen there is a sharp rise. So two scenarios we can see looking at this chart. If you see this from this perspective, if the price comes close to this level and touches this particular line, this trend line, it can bounce back from that level. Okay, you can say around 76, we can see it can bounce back, but if the price didn't bounce back, we can see the price will fill this gap towards 69.82. There is higher chances of it. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of crude can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See what we have seen in the last week, and this is on the previous day on Friday. The price has made a sharp rise. The low was around 69 on this particular week. Okay, and a high, as you can see, the price has touched already a new high of around 92.56, which is a week high. Okay, now this 92.6 we have seen in the month of 23, September of 2023. Okay, it is almost, you can say, 3 years. It's going to be a 3 years, but it is after 2.5 years that the price has reached to this level. So when I've told you that when there is a zone breakout happens, we have seen there is a rise. So when it was moving above a level of around 73, I've clearly mentioned you that because first the trend was breaking, as well as we have seen this price has not moved after so long. So this was the range, so it was trying to go high. Now looking at this particular chart, what you can see, because of the war situation, what we have seen, the crude price, okay, got stuck, and that is where we have seen there is an import and export differences because of the ship the crude was taking, and the demand and supply has increased. The demand has increased where the supply has reduced, so the price has increased. Now understand, suppose if the price started going upside, we can see it can move towards 92.68. okay, this is a resistance one. Okay, understand why the price of crude increases, because we have seen the demand and supply was at a particular level. When there is a war situation has come, so the crude flow, okay, has stopped for a period of time. So that is where the demand is same but the supply is less. That is where it tries to go upside. Okay, now if the price sustain this level, it can touch a level of 92.68, which is R1, and once the price going above that level, we can see that the price will cross above a level of 93.7, and this level is already weak, so we can see the price will rise above that level, and directly we can see it will move towards $95.3. So this is an R3. Okay, after this level it will cross a level of 93.5 and it will touch a level of 95.3 levels, and then there will be a zone breakout. So understand, the price will go further upside and directly it will move towards $97.5. Okay, and if that sustain, we can see the price will go directly towards higher side 100.54, which is an R4, and if that sustain, we can see the price will move towards $101.9. From there, after 101.9, we can see a level of 5. Why I'm explaining you much higher side? Because see, the war is still continuing, so we can see the price can make a sharp rise in a single day or in a single week. We have seen the price has touched from a level of 69 to a level of 92. That means almost $30 movement we have seen. So remember, it can move further upside if the price keep moving above level of $95.3. So if it goes above level of 95.3, it can touch a level of 97.52. From there a level of $101.5, and from there we can see it can touch a level of 104.58, and if that sustain, we can see the price can rise towards 109.4, and if that sustain, we can see the price can move after 109, we can see level of 114. Trail your SL by around $2 if the price sustain above $95. Okay, so at least you will capture upside movement. But suppose if the price started coming down, it can come down towards a level of around $89.85. Okay, that is support 1, and if the price started going below that particular level, we can see it will move towards 88, which is a support 2. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, directly we can see a level of $85, which is support 3, and once the price falling below that particular level, we can see the price will move towards a level of 84.6. Okay, which is a support 4, and from there we can see directly towards 77.54. Okay, which is support 5. Remember that we have seen there is a sharp rise, so price can come down, but these are the levels where it will move towards this particular level. So after 84, okay, after a level of 80.96, after crossing 84.58, we can see a level of 80.61 to a level of 77.62, and directly it will move towards 72.27, and if the price fall below that level, we can see the price will move towards 70.49. Okay, and if the price moving below that level, this gap will be filled towards a level of 69.04 to a level of 67 point to a level of $67.07. This can fill this gap as soon as it started going below 72.72. Okay, so keep trailing your SL by around $2 if the price started going below a level of $80. So at least you will capture downside movement towards 77, and then from there we can see a level of 72 to a level of 69.83, and then further low. Okay, any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. The downside can be stops. Okay, we can see the price of crude will come to particular level. Okay, so remember to trail your SL whenever you start your trade. Okay, and whenever you start trade, put your SL, and when it's in profit, try to trail it. Okay, so at least you'll capture upside as well as downside movement. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe.